So before we start, I just wanted to mention that English is my first language, as you can hear. Because of that, I put captions in the video, so if you don't understand some of the things I say, you can easily read them. And a quick disclaimer, everything I'm gonna talk about is my opinion. It's not going to hurt you or harm you, you can disagree with me, you don't even have to watch this video if you don't want. So let's get to it. Not enough men. Give me more men. My god, it's not that hard. Please, I'm begging you. I don't wanna play Love in Deep Space. I tried. I was there on day one. I was like, wow, hot 3D men? Count me in. I mean, not even the guys have that, you know? So I just don't get it. I don't get why they're not doing it. I'm a woman and I wanna goon too, you know? But I guess gooning is only for straight men. Sorry, fellow straight women and gays. It doesn't appear as if all calls are ever gonna be heard. As an example, with the latest trailer for Nanta. No man, not a single man inside. Not a new one, and not even the only other already existing one, Ellen. He's still on the website, he exists, he will be in the game, he better be in the game. Oh by god, I swear I'm gonna do to that game what I'm going to do to Azure Promilia. Yeah, you heard me right. When I first saw the trailer, honestly, I was excited. But then, because of some incredibly selfish, horrible, mean, delusional, needy guys, I'm not getting the man I want and deserve in these games. That is the reason, and the only reason, why I won't play Azure Promilia ever at all, no matter what. Sorry, not sorry, you couldn't even pay me to do it. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you guys. The skips are inconsistent. ZZZ, why can't we skip the non-voiced parts from the main story and side quests, and even event quests? I mean, they're just standing there, they're not doing anything, they're just having a silent conversation out in the open world that doesn't even matter, because if it mattered, it would be voiced, but it isn't. And WUWA, why can't we skip cutscenes? Why can't we skip at least character story quests, like straight up to the end? It's not like they even matter for the main story. And HSR, they will never add a skip button. The whole post with the devs listened was a fucking lie. So I won't ever expect a skip button in that game ever. They're just not going to do it. Otherwise, they would have already done it. Event stories don't matter. Get them out the fucking game. I don't care about anything that's not the main story, and that goes for every game. Don't care about your event stories, HSR. They are fucking filler that doesn't matter at all, or just not for now. Like, yeah, come back in 2 years, where we go back to the Shenzhou Lufu, so we can figure out what's going on with Fugue. Yay, 2 years. Oh, I so want to know, like, damn, I don't know how I survived that long, you know? And I don't care about your character story quests, WUWA. It's only women that wanna do it with Rover, and these story quests are so not important and boring, they waste my fucking time. I don't wanna sit there and have to play through it. Yeah, we have a skip button, but I still have to walk from one location to the next location just so that I can skip. And that's annoying. That's still a waste of my time, and as I mentioned before, we can skip the cutscenes. I don't want to see Camellia just, I don't know, trying to kiss Rover or whatever happened. I don't remember because I don't give a shit about her. And absolutely no one cares about your stupid, non-voiced world or side quests. And that goes for every game. Literally every last single one. Because at this point, after years of Genshin, everyone has learned if it's not voiced, it's not important and it doesn't matter to me. HSR, fuck your simulated universe. The weekly challenge is fucking annoying and the stupid monthly save is absolutely useless because you have to play through the simulated universe once every week anyway, if you want to get the goddamn rewards, that is. And as a free to play, you need those rewards if you want to pull the characters, that is. And, by the way, no one even plays the other game modes like Golden Gears and Swarm Disaster anymore. Like, I still don't have all the rewards from both of them, and I really don't want to play them either. I mean, there's so many pulls I can get from them, you know? But I rather die than play those boring ass, non-important, forever going on, no skip button in those game modes. They're a pain in the ass. They're worse than the simulated universe. You made something that's worse than the simulated universe. Congratulations. Oh, and with the 3.1 update, they reset the simulated universe too, you know, for the day and night cycle change. I mean, all the work of collecting the blessings and equations and the curios was for nothing, and now I can do all that all over again. I mean, yeah, do I get stellar jades from those again? Sure, but I don't wanna go through collecting all of them just for the rewards. I already did it. Why the fuck would I want to do it again? And remember, you are a turn-based game, HSR. There's nothing that could surprise someone in the fights, because I deal damage, then the enemy deals damage. There's no dodging, no running away, no avoiding anything. And all your game modes do is give a fucking buff to the characters to just deal more damage. Thanks. And you know, I probably wouldn't need those buffs anyway if you wouldn't HB inflate the fucking enemies. Thank you for that. The Spiral Abyss copies in the other games are terrible. Please stop. No one likes them. They are a boring pain in the ass. And to WUWA, it's ass. Please, just remove them and replace them with something better. The Tower of Adversity is the worst thing ever. I am a free-to-play. I have not paid a single anything on those games. Okay? You know, I work hard to get those rewards. I do. I try my best. I do. I mean, the Tower of Adversity is ass. It's the worst thing ever. WUWA, we can dodge in your game. We can parry in your game. Why does it have to be defeat their boss in this and that amount of time? Why can't we have it like, don't get hit 10 times to get one of the stars? Parry 15 times to get the 3rd star, or you know, just something like that. That would be so much better, you know, rather than, yeah, defeat the boss in this and that amount of time, and if you can't do it, well, too bad. Sorry, skill issue, I guess. Maybe it's a skill issue, but but it's not like I couldn't beat them, you know, that I couldn't beat the bosses. It's mainly because I can dodge, I can parry, but I just don't have enough time to beat them, okay? And you know, I'm not saying to go and copy someone. I don't want you to copy anything, you know, because you seemingly tried to copy HSR simulated universe, you know, with your wasted waves or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't want to remember it, because it's literally just simulated universe, but without having to go through 13 domain levels to get to the end boss. You just start, you get to choose basically your curio, your blessing, you know, your buff, and then you beat a certain amount of waves of enemies till you get enough points to get the rewards. That's it. You literally, it's just deal more damage. It's nothing new, it's nothing different, and that's what I want from you. I want something new, I want something different, something that's fun. It has to be fun if you want to be played, if you want people to play your game, and that goes for each and every last game out there. You have to make it fun, and if it's not fun, no one's going to play it. So hear me out. And I know, guys, you just have to hear me out. It's not what you're expecting. Just give me a second. This is going to be fun. You get to make fun of me for the rest of my life after this, okay? So originally, when I wrote this part, I talked about how on mobile bad the flying was, and then on how bad the flying was on PC as well. So, you know, as an explanation, hear me out, just wait. So when 2.0 released, I was playing on mobile, cause I didn't have my PC then. So when I got my PC and played WUWA on it and tried the flying, I generally thought that the flying will be better than it was on mobile, but it wasn't. Again, wait, okay, patience, we're getting there. So I gave it one last try and opened YouTube and searched how to fly in WUWA. I clicked on a short and I was like, yeah, I did that and that, and I did that too, and I clicked the sprint button to soar through the sky and fly higher. Well, in that moment, a long-lost memory resurfaced. I remembered playing the story in 2.0, and at some point when I was flying around for the first time, a tutorial window popped open, and me being like, go away, I have to go to Zani, I have to see her, I have to continue the story, immediately closed the window, and yeah, turns out the tutorial told me to click the sprint button, and yeah, I'm stupid. I'm just straight up stupid. Because literally, basically since 2.0 till 2.1, I hated flying because I didn't know how to fly correctly, so I didn't use it. Yeah. I can't be the only one, right guys? Right? Like someone out there, please tell me I wasn't the only one. Come on, someone who's stupid with me. HSR, why the fuck are the new maps locked behind the fucking story quests? You have to play them, otherwise you can't go to the new maps, and this is especially bad when your story fucking sucks and is 10 hours long, which is why no one wants to fucking play it. And that also means that no one can go to the new maps to explore and play them. You know, that goes for other games too. I didn't play Renesita on day 1 or day 2, I played it like 5 days into launch. But I couldn't go and just explore Renesita without having to play the story, which was annoying. I'm not saying the story was bad, because it wasn't. I just like to explore the new maps before I play the story, which I can't do if the map is locked behind a fucking quest. Main story or otherwise. This is even more annoying for ZZZ, because they have multiple smaller maps with nothing in it. No chests, no puzzles, no nothing. Literally, they're just there to be a set piece for the story, which is fine. But if it is a staying map, at least put something in it, some rewards, something we can explore it for, you know? So far, the only maps that matter are 6th Street, the Outpost, and Lumine Square, of which its only important part is the HIV club, because that's where you go to farm materials to level up your characters. For all the games, especially HSR, ZZZ and WUWA, why the hell can't we just skip the material farming, do the domains once and then just select the amount you want, like 2 or 4 rounds, and just skip the fight and get the rewards? I mean, PGR does it, and even Infinity Nikki does it, and that's just a dress-up game, so why can't these guys do it, huh? Especially you, HSR, these domains are so fucking easy, and I'm not saying to make them harder, that when you auto 6 rounds, they end in no time, so why can't we just skip them, huh? And for WUWA, they implemented a collect double the amount, but still, that doesn't make it less annoying. It makes me worry that that's one of the few things they won't change for whatever reason. And ZZZ, by God, you better add that as soon as possible, or I'm gonna lose my mind the next time I farm for a character. I mean, you want so many things to level up a character, you know? Make the characters run faster for all of the games. HSR, Amphorius is fucking huge, and there are spaces that are filled with nothing. You just have to walk through them to get some butterflies or beetles. And the provided speed enhancer mechanic, these bees or whatever, are dumb and stupid. The speed isn't for long, and ZZ and the overworld, make them faster, please. Yes, the world isn't that big, but still, they feel way too slow, especially those poor people who walk around as Ben. I'm begging you, stop, don't do this to yourself. And WUWA, your world is huge, because, you know, it's an open world, and even with all the utility like the grapple and the wings, traversing the map can feel slow when you're on your feet. Flying is fun, because, like, really, it is, but I also just like to walk around. But what I really want is a fucking car, or a bike. And no, the Echo doesn't count. 4 stars on banners. Just let us fucking choose the 3 4-star characters that will be featured on the banners. It's not that hard, and you definitely got nothing to lose. If you're not gonna make more 4-star characters, then the least you could do is let us choose which ones are gonna be featured on the banners. And this goes for all the Gacha games and all the events where you can choose a free 4-star. Just let us choose, please. Events that are time gated. Disgusting. I want my time back. Everyone is only playing those for the rewards, so stop time gating these events. Just have every level of the events be playable on the day the event starts, especially when these events have a fucking story quest. 3 days to not only continue the event's game, but also the story. And I'm not saying the last part of the story, no. You play part 1 and then it tells you, yeah, gotta wait 3 days to play part 2, and then gotta wait another 3 days to play part 3. That is so annoying, and it takes me out of the experience, especially when I'm actually having fun. So first I want to say thanks for watching. Really, it means a lot as it is my first video and all. And I made this video simply because I really wanted to talk about these things. I mean, I like these games, I really do. That's why I want them to be good, to be great even. And that's why I made this video, to get my opinions and feelings out there. And I also want to see who agrees with me and who disagrees and why they disagree. So please tell me what you liked and what you didn't like about the video. And please tell me if you agree or disagree with what I said. I would also like to know if there are other things to add to this list that I haven't thought of before. And there's also something I could use your help with. I'm not sure which one of these should be my next video, and I am leaning towards why the HSR housing system is trash, and why storytelling in Gacha games doesn't work, but that one could be quite a big one, so maybe I do the why I don't like Love in Deep Space one, or the Genshin one, because I already wrote the script for it, and I just have to record and edit it. As you can see, I have a hard time deciding, so please write which one you want to see the most in the comments, and while you're at it, maybe like and subscribe too. Again, thanks to all those who watched this, especially this part, and have a nice day. Bye!